Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Zero Gravity. We got some special guests here today, Trazarien White and Shykeim Phillips from the UNCW Basketball team, man. I'm excited to have y'all here. So welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So, y'all are coming off another great season. Just, tell me a little bit about, what was clicking for you guys at the end. You seemed like you were playing really good ball.
I feel like Coach just emphasized team chemistry. You know, the team who's closer is going to make it the farthest. So, you know, the whole time before the tournament, we were just being together, trying to be together as much as possible. And I figured, he was right. The chemistry, did take us a long way. Just came up a little bit short. Yeah.
So, being close and everything, you guys did seem like a really close team. So, how did y'all bond in the offseason and even during the midseason as well? What kind of things did you guys do together to bring y'all closer?
We play ping pong, go to the beach, watch a few games, some games on NBA games, do that, just chill, try to get to know each other, go out to eat, stuff like that for real.
Gotcha. I mean, kind of reminds me of Kobe. Kobe used to try to do all those extra things, and it really made the difference, at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Especially come playoff time and those big games. When y'all are close, I mean, we see it in the tournament, guys arguing on the sidelines, crumbling, versus guys that are, lifting each other up. They pull through.
Team chemistry, I feel like it pushes you through the adverse moments, the tough moments, because you're used to being, together and believing in each other. So, in them tough moments, you really rely on your teammates.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to go back to the first game of the season. Y'all played the Tar Heels. So, tell me what that was like. Going into that game. Obviously, it's the Tar Heels. It's a big game. You want to pull off the upset. And y'all actually had a great game. You had 19, you had 11, and y'all out-rebounded the Tar Heels, I think, by 7 or 8 rebounds. So, what was their energy like and what was y'all's energy like? Do you feel like they were kind of, sleeping on y'all a little bit?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say they were sleeping on us. Honestly, I felt like we could have beaten them for real. Few more possessions, few more good possessions go our way. I feel like we could have beat them. And, I mean, it was a big game for me, being that I'm from North Carolina. I grew up a Tar Heels fan. So, I was really excited to play them for real.
Yeah.
From my perspective, it was an exciting game. You always, as a kid, you grew up watching teams like UNC because it's a historic team. So it was just, a chance to go out there and prove ourselves. And I feel like we all had that mindset. And, we left it all out there. But, a few mental mistakes is really what cost us the game.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there was a little bit of nerves there, too. I mean, big game, right? Of course. First game of the season. And you got to play the Tar Heels of all teams, coming off, just losing the Natty, right?
And they was preseason ranked number 1, wasn't they?
Yep, number 1 team. No biggie. First game.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what happened with. I'm a Heels fan like myself. Grew up a Heels fan my whole life, but I really don't know what happened this year with them. Everything seemed to kind of fall apart. They lost. I think Brady Manick was the only player they really lost, and I don't know what happened, man. They just.
It was a lot of chemistry issues, but we're not gonna get into that.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I think everybody does.
Yeah.
But what was it like playing in DC conference tournament? You guys got hot. I mean, that overtime win over Hofstra, man, we were going crazy in here, watching y'all right here on this TV, man, and it was lit. So what do you feel like was clicking for you guys in the tournament that was just different?
I feel like we all knew it was win or go home, and it was no time. It was no more time for games. And the older guys that were in that position last year, we just remembered how it felt when we got to the championship and lost. So whole time in the back of our head, we're we gotta this the year we gotta win it. You know, so that just locked us in even more. And then, you know, our new players, they bought in, and, you know, we still came up short, but I'm proud of what we did.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you guys got a lot to look forward to next year too. Like, what do you think you guys need to do for next year to kind of take y'all to the next level?
For next year, honestly, me and this guy right here beside me, we gotta lead for real. Like we gotta be more leaders, be captains. You know, we did it 2 years in a row. We got to the championship. It's the third time, so I feel like we lead. Everybody buy in. The players that stand and whoever come in as transfers or whatever, they just buy into the culture and we lead. And I feel like we'll get over that hump for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you guys are like right there. Just like you guys said before, like a couple possessions, a couple more good possessions, just a little bit more experience will like take you guys over that hump. And I think Charleston has a lot of I feel like they're like kind of the only team. Charleston and Hofstra, like the two main teams, like rivaling you guys, and they got like a lot of upperclassmen this year too. So I feel like you guys are kind of hitting your prime, and they're kind of like maybe take a little dip. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for next year for sure. But yeah, so what was it like playing in DC, being like a neutral site though? Did you guys feel like it was more of a home game, more of an away game? What was like the environment like?
We have great fan support, so it was like a home game. I mean, we
Really?
had a lot of people supporting us. You know, we have people who travel with us. I mean, it was all around a good atmosphere from, you know, both teams that competed in the games. And it just made, you know, the games a lot more exciting and, you know, intense.
Yeah. Like during that Hofstra game when you guys were coming back and sending it to OT, like, do you feel like the crowd was just like on your side, kind of pulling for you?
Yeah, in that moment, it was loud, you know, an exciting environment. Um, that game was crazy. I still remember it like it was yesterday. I thought I lost us the game. It was bad.
Like, take us through like what happened.
So, you know, coming down, we get a stop. I get a rebound. I get fouled. You know, a lot of pressure on me to make these free throws. I think we're up 3.
Yeah, we was up.
It was up 3.
How much time was left?
I don't even
Like 30.
Yeah, it was a good amount of time for
Like
Yeah.
30 seconds maybe. So I come up, miss the front end of the 1-and-1. They're dribbling down. They pass to one of their players, and I fouled him on the 3-point line.
Oof. It's like back to back.
Yes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just made 2 mistakes that could cost us the game.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes all 3. So we come down, we don't score, we go into overtime. Whole time in my head, I'm like, bro, my teammates are gonna hate me. Like, if we lose this game, like my teammates are gonna hate me. So the whole overtime, I'm like, we cannot lose. Like, that's just going through my head. Like, we cannot lose. And we pulled it out. But it was just a lot of nerves going through my head.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of nerves for everybody being overtime, you know, semifinals, championship. I mean, yeah, I'm glad y'all pulled it off though for your own, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes those big moments can really mess with a player though. Like my buddy here always talks about like Cam Newton in the Super Bowl when he got sacked and fumbled and like they scored the touchdown. He kind of like went to the sidelines. And it was like second quarter, like 1-score game.
Yeah.
But it seemed like after that, Cam never really like was Cam again.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it's only like that now because of like social media. Like, you know, I figured Cam probably got multiple DMs, multiple messages, like
100%.
just bashing him, and you know, it just put him in a cage. So
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just the world we live in now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about, you know, that you said that kind of felt more like a home game for you guys. Like, tell me about the challenges of playing on the road versus playing at home, because it seems like in college sports particularly, it's like a really, really, really big factor. And is it, you know, take me into that and like why it's so challenging to play on the road.
I mean, for me personally, it's challenging because, like, we got to create our own energy for real. Like, we don't have our fans. And, I mean, fans play a big part in, like, and us winning team success for real, like momentum and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when we on the road and say we get down, it's kind of hard, you know, because we don't got them fans cheering us. But that's when you gotta have like experienced captains, leaders like that, pull the team together and be like, we're gonna be straight for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll piggyback off what he's saying. It's just like big moments, you know, become more amplified when you're away. Mm-hmm. Say a team goes on a run, the crowd is loud for them, not you.
Yeah.
So it's like reverse. Like it's like now you feel
like your uphill battle.
Yeah, like
yeah,
like a big crowd can make a team feel little in big moments. So that's the main difference.
Yeah, I could see that. Also, like you guys are sleeping in hotels, right? You know, you're eating like the food you're eating, you're probably eating like a little fast food here and there. Like, you know, it's not. I could see that being challenging as well. You know, literally just little things throwing off your routine just a bit, like your circadian rhythm's a little off. You know, the bed you're sleeping on is not your bed with your stuff, so you're not sleeping as good. The food you're eating,
it's
different
like
than the food you normally eat.
You go, you know, do your workout, back to the hotel room, film, back to the hotel room. It's like you can't just go and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta, it's strictly on the schedule, so.
Yeah, no Dennis Rodman, like hitting Vegas overnight for a couple of days in the middle of the playoffs.
None of
that. If we can do a little bit of rapid fire questions. So I got some questions for each of you guys. You know, just kind of try to go through them quick and see what happens here. So, all right, Trey, we'll start with you. So what do you feel like your biggest edge is as a player?
My versatility.
Versatility, like on both ends?
Yeah.
Got you. Who do you model your game after?
I don't really model my game after anybody.
No?
People say I play like DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan? Okay. What about you, Shay? Who do people say you play like?
I get a little John Wall, Dame, really those two I hear a lot for real.
You know who I thought when I saw you play?
What's up?
Like Russ.
Russ?
Yeah.
For real.
And people that aren't real hoopers like hate on Russ all the time. There's like this narrative. I don't mean that as an insult at all, but like the way you got the mid-range pull-up jumper, the way you like drive aggressively to the basket, and you feel like you're kind of like the energy guy out there. It seems like standing up on the stands, getting everybody hyped. Like,
I'll say Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday, I'd take that.
For him?
He definitely gonna guard the best player.
Yeah. Yeah, you average the most steals on the team, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who would you say Trey plays like?
Trey, he got a mixture of like a couple players for real. I'll say DeMar DeRozan, like he said.
Yeah.
I say Paul George, too. I feel like he got a little bit of Paul George in his game.
They ain't seen
PG.
that.
Really?
I seen that, though.
They ain't seen that version.
Which part of PG's game? Like the little pull-up, like hesitation three?
Yeah.
I would love to see that. I'll be at every game next year if you start pulling that shit out.
I got it, bro. It's knocking at the door. Just gotta, you know, hopefully this year I get to just, you know, show off my full game, you know.
What's like your best Kyrie moment? Like if you have one where you just made a dude fall or like hit a shot after you made him fall. You have any moments like that like stick with you?
Yeah, I got a couple for real. I had one this year up in the Bahamas. I made a guy fall. I didn't hit the shot though. I missed the shot.
What was going through your head? I gotta make the shot.
Right, yeah, I was like, I gotta make this shot. I just made him fall. It kind of messed me up when I made him fall. I was like, damn, it just fell. Then I shot it. I was like,
what was the move?
It was like I ripped and I went behind the back. Like I snatched it behind the back and he just dropped.
Oh my
and I like
God.
froze for a little. I'm like, damn, he just dropped. Yeah, I gotta shoot at it and I missed it. I was like,
you should like blew him a kiss or something. Like point at him.
Yeah, I should have pointed at him or something.
I don't know if I had any.
You would have went viral if you did that.
Probably.
NBA scouts would have been like, "What is this kid?"
Yeah, I remember. I was like, oh my gosh, like, did he fall like that?
I wasn't expecting him to drop like that.
And he just dropped like a skeleton. Like,
Yeah.
did he like straight up fall like on his ass?
Nah, he fell.
Yeah.
Like snipe. Like, he fell.
Any game winning shots for you guys that like that you remember?
Shot time.
Shot time, yeah.
I had a couple, like, I don't want to say game winning, but like clutch shots last year.
Yeah.
No, this dude, bruh. Everyone, not the, wait, was it? No, it didn't happen last year, did it?
When?
Did you have shot time last year?
Like this past season?
Yeah.
So this is a thing.
Nah.
This is a shot time is a thing.
So.
Actually, I did. It just went, it didn't come out the right way. Like, I missed it.
Oh, yeah. But, so, my freshman year,
my sophomore year, junior year.
So, I remember we was playing Townsend at Townsend. And we went to him for 4 minutes straight. And he scored every time.
Well, how many points in a row did you score?
It was probably like 10 or something like that. I don't know. It was up there.
The other team was like, no, switch, I got him. Let me guard him.
Yeah.
Gave him a bucket. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like,
it
was wicked.
crazy, yeah.
It was wicked. And it was like multiple games.
Was
like
that at UNCW?
No, it was at Townsend.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. But we just knew, shot time, we going to give it a shot. He going to pull it out.
Y'all won the game?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was crazy.
I bet y'all were partying on the way home. Going crazy.
Yeah, it was wicked.
What, I mean, being in the zone as a basketball player is like one of the best feelings in the world.
Sure.
Were you just like completely unconscious? You just like knew, give me the ball and I got it.
Yeah, I was unconscious for sure. Like, when those times come, like, yeah, I'm just unconscious. Like, I gotta get a bucket.
Yeah.
I like feeling like that too, for real. Like I know, like, it's that time.
It's like everything you're working for just like comes to fruition. Like, just in the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can do I want to do like a little game for you guys, a little competition, and whoever wins is gonna get a prize, man. So I'm gonna ask y'all 5 questions. It's kind of like, if you answer first, you get it. First 1 to 3.
I bet.
First 1 to 3. Y'all got it going? Okay, bet. So who averages the most assists on the team?
JT. Jamar Thomas.
Yep, that's right. That's 1. Highest 3-point percentage on the team.
Jamar Donovan.
Malik Harnez.
You said Malik first.
It's
It's actually Makoa.
Oh, but does that count?
No, I know. I put both answers as right because Makoa had 4 attempts and Malik had like 200 or something. Yeah. So yeah, Malik's 1-1 now.
Say that.
All right. Leading rebounder on the team. All right. Leading steals on the team. Yeah. I had to throw that in there because I gave you the rebound one. Okay, last one. You gotta wait. So you gotta wait till the questions are asked to answer.
It ain't gonna work like that. Tell me.
All right.
Jesus. Trey.
Most offensive rebounds on the team.
Trey.
AK. Mark Kelly. I said it. Yeah.
Who said it?
I said AK.
I said AK.
I said AK.
Check the film. Check the film. I said it.
I think we need to like check that back.
Yeah.
This is close. Offensive rebounds on the team.
Trey. AK. Mark Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say it.
Let's get them the prize. No, that's tough.
Nah, that's definitely hard.
Yeah.
Nah, that's hard.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're jersey enthusiasts. We got all the jerseys.
Literally, just get as much as you can.
Yeah.
I seen you with the UNCW on.
What is who's Sammy the Seahawk? What's his real identity? Do y'all know actually?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
don't.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to know so bad.
Sure.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I've met him like 10 times. I just want to, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like,
It's a different guy, probably.
You think it's a different guy?
Someone's got to graduate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's got to graduate.
I'm talking about like the current one though.
All right. Yeah.
No, it's been the same Sammy for 60 years. No, but yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Excited to see y'all play next year. What y'all bring to the table, man. I'm gonna be at every game.
Yeah, but
Get
appreciate that.
season tickets for sure.
Appreciate y'all.
We'll be there rooting y'all on. So yeah.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm, baby. Let's go.